My boss let his mask slip. I've been at my job a year and a half. I am 27 and my boss is in his 50s. At first, everything was great. My boss said he couldn't have made a better hire for the job. I was achieving great things. He was mentoring me, cluing me into office politics between executives, telling me stuff like, in 3 years, when you're 30, you're going to be a badass. I felt great. I felt very appreciated and like I was at a company I could really grow. Our department is made up of just me and my boss. We traveled to conferences for work, so we got really close. And then his program didn't make any money. He became more demanding, blaming me for things that weren't my fault. He would purposely make projects miss deadlines for doing numerous unneeded rounds of revision to change things people wouldn't care about. He once told me to order all awards for a recognition program. After they were ordered, he made me reorder them. Why? Not because they weren't nice, but because the employees that had won the awards were male and the Crystal Awards were too feminine for them. I make probably more than 90% of the people I make, and it started to be held over my head. He'd say things like, it wouldn't kill you to work later with a salary like yours. He'd force me to work late to make last-minute revisions hours before the deadline, when they had been ready for review for weeks. He started emailing me at 4 a.m. or 10 p.m. after hours and demanded I look at them immediately. Slowly, I started to notice the office politics he was cluing me in on weren't correct. He acted as though certain executives were out to copy the work our department was doing. This was not the case at all. These people weren't out to get us or him, they were just doing their job. I had no close relationships with anyone at the company because I constantly have to work through lunch, and I'm on the phone working closely with him 90% of the time. The last straw was he sent an email at 10 p.m. on a Friday to schedule a meeting for him and a client for the following Monday afternoon. I didn't see it as I was out with friends. At 6 a.m., the CEO of the client company scheduled a meeting. I, again, did not see this as it was the weekend. At 4 p.m. Saturday, I received a scathing email from a boss telling me his plan is $1 million behind because the CEO sent a meeting invite instead of me. Our company no longer had control of the meeting. He ended the email asking whether I was committed enough for the job. All because I didn't schedule a meeting? Why couldn't he have scheduled his own meeting? I couldn't tell you. And he didn't have an answer for me. Now I'm starting to see how he really views me. Now I'm starting to see the mask fall. And you know what? I'm not longer committed enough for his job. I am actively interviewing for other jobs and biding my time, being a good little underling. I cannot wait till I get a job offer and leave him high and dry, just like how small he made me feel.